Hey guys, Jeff here, and I gotta say, it's been a minute. A MGTOW racist terrorist crashed into my car, and I do not approve. I know for a fact that loser was a MGTOW because he screamed the N-word and then drove off, leaving the scene, which is illegal and is what a MGTOW would do. I was in the hospital for many weeks, recovering from broken ribs and some spinal damage. I may never dance again, and it's all because of MGTOW incels. Now, recently I've become aware of these videos. See, Anna is uploading for Tony Marquez pretending to be Mickey Gibson. First of all, Tony is doing a terrible job gaslighting. Mickey Gibson is currently in federal custody. He's not in a state or local county lockup. Brainlet Tony doesn't know the difference between federal and state detention. And I spoke to Jill Munchkin Tony. She admitted that Mickey Gibson was not her boyfriend, but that Gibson did in fact stalk her and try to stab her with his heroin needle just before Kevin the CIA agent caught Gibson. I know Gibson tried to masquerade Jill Munchkin as his so-called girlfriend, but that's far from the truth. Jill Munchkin admitted to me that Mickey Gibson was trying to chase her while he was completely naked, with a hole where his balls should be, claiming he was going to inject her with his quote-unquote truth serum sperm, even though Mickey Gibson has no sperm, since he chopped off his penis and balls 20 years ago. Luckily, since Mickey Gibson is severely overweight, Jill Munchkin was easily able to outrun him. Oh, and don't gaslight and lie to us, Tony. I was the one who flagged the Dreaming in Fascistic Colors audiobook off of Nico Nico for hate speech, which means it is in fact Mickey Gibson's true and honest audiobook where he talks about his disgusting crimes, along with KK Kurt's crimes against humanity. And Gibson's mother is dead. She killed herself 40 years ago. Nobody is buying Tony Marquez and Mickey Gibson's cover stories about Gibson's fictional parents. Mickey Gibson's true and honest mother killed herself in 1984, and Gibson's mother also was KK Kurt's daughter. Mickey Gibson is inbred. That's why Mickey Gibson looks so weird. Gibson looks like a mix of a Sasquatch and Elephant Man, with a Roblox avatar body, and Gibson has a rat's mouth. Gibson has a very gross and disgusting and ugly appearance, so no wonder all women run away and would avoid him. Tony is also the one running both Kayla's Facebook and Antonio's Facebook. Notice how the guy's Facebook name is Antonio. That's the longer version of the name Tony. So obviously it's always been Tony's Facebook, and that means Tony Marquez is masquerading Kayla, my dead sweetheart girlfriend, as his girlfriend. You are such a brainlet, Tony. Furthermore, anyone can edit the start date of a relationship status on Facebook. You can make the date start before Facebook was even started in 2004. There's no post from June 2nd, 2022. Only the retroactive relationship status, which can be edited at any time with any start date. You gaslighting brainlet Tony. Tony is essentially saying whatever he wants, and then splicing it over the auto-tune of Mickey Gibson's voice, using deep-faking voice cloning tools that are readily available, so Tony is not fooling anyone. Tony Marquez doesn't even try to smooth out the edits of Mickey Gibson's voice clones. Oh, and Kevin was indeed acting in self-defense. Gibson threatened to commit murder on me and everybody he didn't like, so of course Kevin had to put a stop to Gibson's criminality by knocking out Mickey's teeth and making Gibson consume Kevin's truth serum sperm. It was understandable and justifiable, and deservedly so. And no, your weird, barely disguised fetish didn't happen to me, Tony. I had a pleasant time in the hospital, with many beautiful lady nurses taking care of me, whereas Mickey Gibson is taking dark meat in his mouth and cornhole on a daily basis. And deservedly so. After Kevin the CIA agent busted Gibson's teeth out, so Gibson could give Kevin a blowjob, and deservedly so. I hope we all can defeat MGTOW once and for all. Oh, and vote for Kamala Harris. Donald Trump is a terrorist and will be locked up soon enough. J.D. Miles is a fool for supporting Donald Trump and not Kamala Harris. J.D. Miles' days will be numbered when Kamala Harris wins and has all the MGTOW incel losers rounded up and locked up.